several months ago, earlier this year, and since then I've seen him at many different events, and he has always been a great encourager and supporter and a great leader for not just the Muslim community here in Queens and New York, but in many other ways as well. So, Imam, thank you very much for the invitation here. I certainly want to thank Brother Sid as well for his assistance. I'm not even going to take 5 minutes because I know people have to get back to work. I want to be respectful of that. Just to say 2 minutes that it has been a great privilege for me to serve as New York City's Comptroller, the Chief Financial Officer of this city. Not an easy time to be Chief Financial Officer of anything with the economy and the budget going on. But nonetheless, I have been blessed to have this position for the last 2.5, almost 3 years now. I was elected in 2009, and I got tremendous support from many of you here. So I thank you for the privilege. Obviously, as the Imam told us, there are, and as we all know about, there are issues that Muslim Americans in New York City, even in New York City, which is supposed to be the international capital of the world, face. And there are issues of, in my opinion, unfairness and injustice that we have to correct. But my message to you today is that the only way we can correct this, we can protest, we can shout, we can demand or cry foul, but the best way we can change things is by exercising our right to vote, because that is the best way to voice our concerns. And we need to get out there and vote. There's an election next Thursday. Next Thursday is for the State Assembly and the State Senate. In November, we have to elect a president. We have to elect members of Congress. We have to elect the state legislators. My election is not until next year, but no matter whose election it is, we've got to go out there and vote. And until we start voting, people are not going to pay attention, because they don't pay attention to protests, but they pay attention to who's voting. I'm an immigrant myself. I'm proud to be an immigrant. I was born in Taiwan, or as they say, I was made in Taiwan, Imam. And I got to Queens when I was 5 years old. And now I'm growing. I grew up in the schools, much like many of our children have been growing up. And now we pursue the American dream, because that's why we came here. We came here in search of the American dream in terms of economic opportunity, religious freedom as well. But we have to make sure that we exercise our responsibilities as well. And the most basic American responsibility is that of voting. So I urge all of you, if you haven't done so already, to register to vote. And if you are eligible to vote already, vote this coming Thursday. You can register. It's too late to register for Thursday's election if you haven't done so already, but you can certainly register for the general election in November. With that, Imam, I pledge my office to help in any way possible. There are some very real, down-to-earth, mundane issues that masjids across New York City have had to face. My office has had to help with the Department of Finance, the Department of Transportation, the Department of Buildings issues that many of our mosques in the city face. We stand ready and willing and able to help in any way possible. Brother Sessom Adams from my office is here. If anybody's interested, we also are able to help with some individual and personal issues as well, and we'll leave our brochure out there. And with that, I want to thank you for these couple of moments, and I want to wish everybody a belated Eid Mubarak. Thank you very much.